This this is where the money comes from. If busiest time in the whole year. It's always steady until then. But Christmas time is that spike. There'll be a lot of sorrel involved, a lot of rum cake involved. We're gonna have Ray, his nephew, is gonna forward. Gonna have some label in red. Turkey. Some goat. Man, we're celebrating while we're working. It's gonna be great. That's how it should. You should always look at stuff like, oh, this is gonna be great, you know? Gotta look forward. I'm not excited for the stress. As you can see, the stress really did a number on me. I am now hairless. And before people start using me as some kind of symbol for bald people, I'm gonna let you guys know I don't. If I had a choice, obviously I'd have hair. Are you crazy? I had hair like here. I could have braided it up. I could have had the sickest fade, but a nigga just let it grow out and gave a Chinaman 8 bones, and a man just shaved it down. So clearly I didn't deserve hair. So I've been punished by being bald. But it ain't that bad. At the end of the day, bald is better than balding. Alright? So if you're really out there trying to like hold on to this last few strands of hair, man, you just look dumb. It's better, you're better without it than whatever little bit you have. You just look like you're hurting. You know? A lot of people my age, a lot of people older than me, trouble living in this city. It never was like that. Toronto used to be a place where if you were, no matter which tax bracket you were in, you were still comfortable, you know? Yes, if you were poor and you were pushed out to like Etobicoke or Scarborough, you can find a 1-2 buildings that ain't so bad. You can live your life relatively peaceful. Obviously, a lot of people are on edge now. You can tell. It's just, everybody's just stressed out. Everybody's just so worried every day. And it's just the economy makes them feel that way, you know? It's never know if it's gonna crash or when it's gonna crash or when the house prices are going up or down, or will the house prices be okay when I reach my time to have kids and a wife or whatever, or a husband or whatever, or you don't know if you're gonna find work when you're done school. Everybody's just stressed the fuck out. It was never like this before, you know? Because at the end of the day, you always knew it won't be so bad. You can at least find a place in the city to stay in. Or just decently away from wherever. And look, if you had a little more money than usual, then you move out to Ajax. And that was about it. But you can't even afford Ajax now, can you? We've been no. Oshawa's getting there. People struggling to get to Oshawa. This is the wrong house. say, wallahi. The original long man.
I went there for you, this.
What going long man?
I went there for you.
I mean this. The top of the wrong house.
Can't find that in a Winston, brother.
Good morning, welcome to McDonald's. How can I help you?
Yeah, can I have one medium black?
Okay.
Can I have one double cream, double sugar? Medium.
Okay.
Can I have another medium, 2 cream, 4 sugar?
Okay, that'll be everything.
4 apple pies. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day. I feel better now. Feel a lot better now. Coffee. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Oh, you need coffee. You need coffee to come 5 in the morning. Even if people tell you it's not natural, it's not good for you, waking up so early in the morning not natural already. So you need to do some some unnatural stuff to get you going. Christmas time. Again and again. The special of the week. We have duck bread, $13 each. Or crown bread. Or rum cake. Duck bread, a Jamaican tradition and Christmas time. Harder bread shaped like a duck. Easter, Christmas, or Thanksgiving. But we're still going to celebrate a bit. We have some sorrel. We have some bulla cake. Everything we need. It's a relaxed setting around here. Even though we're working very hard. A lot of stuff needs to get done. But someone has to do it anyways. Bakers first before money. Here since 5. Now is 8:25. And it's not like we sit down and take a long break. We just sit down once in a while, drink our coffee, eat what we need to eat, and when we're done with that, we're back with work again. It don't make sense sitting down 1 hour. And there's stuff to do, you know? People rely on us to have stuff ready for them before 9 o'clock. That's why we come so early. Yo, this is Fahmee Bakery, yo. This is what we're doing here. We're making art. He made the best duck bread in town. I can say that for a fact. Nowhere else you can get this type of duck bread. Even Danforth Market, man. It's not even look like duck bread. Shout out to Ralph's Bulla Cake, but man, their duck bread is just looks like leftover dough, and they just molded it together and called it duck bread. This is an actual duck bread. Are you seeing this, y'all? Are you seeing it? Are you seeing its youths? Jeez. Monica is, yes, my 2 feet. I like to say right hand, but it's more like 2 feet because she makes this place run, helps me run when I'm walking. Gives me the push every day. I give her a hard time, it's true. But she exposes herself. Always criticizing. And yes, and deep down I appreciate it a lot. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't get to where I am 100%. Even though I like to be an unappreciative bitch sometimes. That way I say, no meat. You may I go forget a piece. We're not dashing in there. Alright man, never forget about it then. I should have seen earlier. If I don't have Monica, I don't have this place 100%. I couldn't do it. She does so much. Next we have Christina, my manager. The original Don boss. Worked here for almost 20 years. She just lets me know and brings stuff to my attention, you know? She gives me the advice where I can never go wrong if I listen to it. Always level-headed, never stressed out, man. Like Monica, yes, sometimes she yells at me. But same thing. She's trying her best to make sure this place succeeds. We have Nathan and Mira. Nathan been here almost a year now. My delivery driver, my secondary delivery driver during the week. On Sunday he cleans the patio room. And he cleans serious, man. I've never seen a place so clean before I got him. Nathan, a real loyal worker. And his wife just the same. Both of them come from good breed. Raymond, bread man. Big man. Makes bread like nothing. Only when he's on vacation you realize how much work he really does with the bread. That's how easy he makes it look. The cocoa bread, the duck bread, the hardo bread. He just gets it done, man. Short time. Very level-headed. Good person to talk to when I have questions. And he's just laid back. Lets me run the show. We have Winston. Winston is my left hand. You know? I can get Winston anything, man. Like Patty, Winston, can you pack this for me? Winston is the main delivery driver. He has the hardest job here. Especially when you go to Warden Station, you have to climb up those stairs. Winston the man to do it.
I tell him a long time, you know. He said, try and get his citizenship, man. He say he no want it. But I say,
Oh,
he say, long time when long man just come the first, me and him attack, and I say, get your citizenship and get your passport. Jamaican, when you go there, you get too much trouble, man. And I say, when you go across the state, if you go to a Jamaican passport, the boy they'll probably turn you back. So, get a Canadian passport. You're still Jamaican. Nobody knows you're still Jamaican.
no.
One say, fuck it again. So,
I might try to get him Canadian passport now, you know.
no, but it's kind of late now. I mean, it's still, sure you can get it now, but at that time it was easy.
Yeah.
It was very easy. You got there and you know hospital. But now you have to do a lot of shit to get it now.
Yeah, true.
Because you have to take out the citizenship and you have to go to school and all kind of shit. You could get it easy one time.
Out there's busy-ish. It's still always gonna be busy. It's not as busy as before.
Hey, my friend, how are you, man?
Yes, Mr. Bergman.
Oh, where is he? All right.
We're shooting a movie, you're gonna take him in this.
Are you taking a movie now?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna. You in the movie too, eh?
So you want to put on the city TV?
Yeah.
I try. I have to see if they want it first. You okay? How's everything? Business okay? Salam. Dennis. So it started with Baptist. My dad. More than 20 years. I lie? More than 20 years ago. My pops, Ahmed Abdallah, running Baptist Station. And then I don't know how he got into contact with Miss Lou. I don't know what Miss Lou was doing before that, but as far as the history matters, started with Baptist. In the beginning, my dad only used to buy what, 3 or 4 boxes a day, and those patties were already cooked patties. All right. And then one day, Christina, when he started selling frozen patty to Baptist. Yeah. That's before Baptist became known as one of the best patty services in town. And then my dad was thinking, if we get it frozen, like before cooked, and then we cooked it in the bakery, it was a done deal. So he gets it frozen, and then he puts it in the oven, and the whole station smells like patties. And then after that, it was just history after that. See you tomorrow. I'd like to show you guys what I like to call Jamaican guacamole. To the onions and the peppers, dash it in there, you know. And I take my avocado. Some of these yardies call it pear. Just dash it in there. Generous with it. Nothing worse than an avocado by itself. Avocados, man, I see them as great, what's the word? Vessels of food. Kind of like pasta. Now pasta tastes the same more or less. But the thing is what you do with the pasta. Same thing with the avocado. Versatile fruit. But you can't eat it by itself, like pasta, unless you're a sick fuck. And you probably put milk in your cereal before the actual cereal itself. You just can't be helped, sir. I'll put the CAMH phone number on the screen for you guys. Alright? Put a little bit more of the goodness. My guacamole right here. And let's give them a good mix. Let it cool down the peppers. I want to sell this, but it's a little bit too early, so it's a secret menu thing, understand? There it is. Give it a good mix with your rice and peas and your jerk chicken. Then you give it a... The other 10% of Fahmee Bakery is the food. And this food is still fantastic. Miss Lou, she's alive, but she don't come here no more. She's just at Casino Ram. And Miss Lou, she has the chef book still. And we keep it simple. And I want to keep it simple. You ever go to those restaurants and look at the board, it's just intimidating. You have 3 different ways of making fucking beef, you know? Yeah. You just tighten it up. Chicken, pork, roast beef. And then you have your oxtail. And then you have your curry goat. And then you have your curry chicken. That's about it. Here we have curry goat. Delicately chopped up with the bone. Marinated overnight with the curry and onion. Cooked in the morning time until tender. It's creamy. And it's my second favorite, you know? It's the one that never disappoints. You know? And you have the oxtail. The oxtail is the prized possession. It's It's the foie gras of our Caribbean restaurants with the oxtail. If you run a Caribbean place and your oxtail's shit, then you gotta close down, boss. You're doing something wrong. People pay a premium for oxtail. They pay that heavy price because they want to be satisfied. You better be satisfied with your oxtail. Then you have our classic jerk chicken. Cut, marinated. It's a bit of a Chinese style jerk chicken. We use some Chinese spices in it, but that's our secret. If we let it loose, then here we have our curry chicken, a new addition. Well, they had curry chicken before, but I brought it back. Just in case people were tired of the jerk chicken, want something more saucy, more of a creamier flavor. This is our roast beef, braised, in the pot for a couple hours until tender, and just tears apart. You can't go wrong with roast beef, but it's a preference type of thing. I would recommend roast beef as somebody's first choice. Probably recommend the jerk chicken, because there's some spice out here. Then we have the jerk pork, because stuff for Allah. I know I'm Muslim, but they had this before I came in, and I can't just take it away. I'm a CEO here, so I just gotta do what business tells me to do. You know, but I ain't bigging it up, but some people say it's the best jerk pork in the city. But you didn't hear that from me. Astaghfirullah. Then we have our classic options. Like I said, it's just simpler here, yo. Just bring $10 and feed yourself. We got the chopped onion and, well, we had Dominican habanero. Unfortunately, around this time of year, it's raining in Jamaica, so you can't really get Scotch bonnet as easy. So we have the habanero, our homemade Leonard hot sauce, made from, well, this is the habanero one. We have the Scotch bonnet one, but we ran out. And then we have chopped onion, mushroom soy sauce, and Scotch bonnet. That makes our third option. And then we have coleslaw, of course, for the people that can't really handle the kick like that. Hardo bread. What does hardo mean? It means what it says, alright? It's just, you take hard, you split it, and then you take the O, you put a D before the O, you put a U, G, H after it. That's basically it. It's just hard dough. You put more flour in it than the average bread. You put more flour in it. And we sweeten it up a bit. And then it's just a thicker bread. You can't go wrong with harder bread. A slice itself is good enough for you. But you can make a sandwich with it, peanut butter jelly with it. You can make turkey sandwiches with it. It holds everything together. You know, like you have these regular like Dempsters and Wonder Bread and stuff, and then you have your salads and stuff leaking through. You don't do that with hardo. And here's a new option, the rum cake. This is something I brought here because I said it can't be it's Christmas time. You gotta have rum cake for Christmas.
Just one.
Alright, good. Mr. Leonard, the most talented of the crew. Mr. Leonard, he owned a business. He owned a business around Midland and Lawrence, I believe. And he just can cook anything. Jerk chicken, oxtail, rum cake. He makes hot sauce. I aspire myself to have the same recipe book as Leonard. He's just a real chef in the kitchen. Handles the meat during the week, cuts the patty. A very valuable member to the team. Very valuable. He's a centerpiece, really. Yeah, man. Oh, hi, Mom.
I couldn't see you coming. I took you not here.
Hi, Mama.
What? You taking your customer picture? How are you? Good? Did you visit I told you Friday.
Shukran.
How's work now? Very good.
Huh? Oh, no, I'm talking.
No,
What?
I'm not talking. Thank you.
Why?
Really.
No, photo انت. صورة مناسبة لكم.
صورة متناسبة. Thank you. So,
هيا. تلاقي له. ودي.
my last vacation day.
إلى من؟
I will be back on Thursday.
هيا.
Thursday.
تمام. هيا. كرا بلاشي. بلاشي. من بلاشي. باتي تولمش. ولا.
Thank you. Right. Let me go, eh?
Zoe, you're vegan?
Yeah, the camera eat up.
You know, no, man, a documentary, everything you must put on it, you know. Where we eat, where we shit. You can't do that?
No.
No, man, may I make it lunchtime is a big time for everyone because we just get together and we eat. Anytime there's lunchtime, dinner time, food in abundance. You just forget how much advantages you're getting around here. Even if you're poor, you get a lot of food in this country. Seriously. You go back home, man, you starve when you're poor. So it's not so bad to be a Canadian. What's that? You look so good. You look such a boss. Look, count the money. The original John 1, he's the one who makes the dough, also known as FBI because of his choice of sunglasses. and he just puts in work. John is somebody you don't say nothing to, you don't need to say anything to. You just pay him, he does his job. Nothing more, nothing less. Makes the dough, most consistent, ideal worker. Man, if I had a factory full of Johns, that factory would never lose. Would never ever lose. Then we have Rebecca. Rebecca is just fantastic. Nothing more, nothing less. Fantastic worker. Don't need to give him no instruction, no need to teach her how to do anything. She just does it. Don't need to tell her once. That's the type of person Rebecca is. And she has a cool husband by the name of John. John is a pretty common name around here for some reason. Me and John one time took the Charger out for a spin. Her husband John. He's just a cool down-to-earth guy. Toronto native from the beginning. There's just all types of humble and wisdom. We have Nathan and Mira. Nathan been here almost a year now. My delivery driver, my secondary delivery driver during the week. On Sunday he cleans the patio room. And he cleans serious, man. I've never seen a place so clean before I got him. Nathan, a real loyal worker. And his wife just the same. Both of them come from good breed. John and Lily. John and his sister Lily. The two of those fast learners. We're here maybe less than 4 months. I don't give much instruction. I don't need much instruction. They work like they've been here for years. That's how comfortable they are. Miss Young has been here since this place opened. And she's just a charm. Someone her age, she makes work look like nothing. She comes here Saturday and Sunday and just cleans up, takes care of the grease trap, cooks the meat. And she's nowhere near slowing down. Nowhere near. Eunice is always looking out for the best interests of the business. Always giving me advice, always helping me, and she always does her job right. Never lazy. Always working. Miss Chung is a no bullshit type of lady. Miss Chung comes in, does the job, does it better than anyone I know really, and she's just no man, she's no bullshit. She just tells me what I need to do, what's wrong and what's right. She's not afraid to tell me while going straight up. Ernell, call him little Jankro, old dirty Jankro. He's a dope beater. He comes in always happy. I never seen him cheese or anything like that. Does a good job, beats the dough better than anyone. Nice and smooth. Ain't got no complaints. A man like Erna brings life to the patio room. Long man is my grandfather. My best friend here. Long man taught me patois. If it wasn't for Long man, I wouldn't know nothing about Jamaican culture now, and he taught me everything. Cooks food for me from his home, brings it from his home. cow liver, cow foot, cow skin, manish water, fish. Brings it from his home, bring it to me. He treats me like I'm his son. He's my grandfather too. I go to this guy's crib, chill. He's just that cool. He's a grandpa I wish I had. Honestly. I wish I was related to this dude. I wish I got to know him earlier. And man, he does the chefing in the morning, makes the dough, makes patty. It's very versatile. Does his work cleanly. You'd never notice when Longman was working. You'd never notice.
Right, like that.
No! It's a raw meat. You
Can't cut any
use
meat,
that
put
one.
the backside. That's too thick.
You wash it well?
Thick.
No, you can't use that one.
Me say too thick.
You wash it well?
You wash it with knife. Raw meat. Cut this money, cut pork.
You never wash it
I wash it, but you gotta wash it again.
again.
Just in case.
Come on, change it, man.
This too thick, man.
No.
You not tell me.
It's sharp, man, but yeah, man, you just have to slice and dice it.
Thick, man. The blade thick. You think I tell them I cut turkey?
So I say, man, go wash the other knife then. And then cut through the bone. What? And I go.
Pick up the camera?
No, if I'm gonna have this forever.
Forever?
It's my pop's camera.
Hello?
Yes, I don't have one mention that.
Okay.
Mind of taking the road because there's so much traffic on the fucking highway. Sorry about that.
It's alright.
Alright.
Alright, cool.
So much traffic on a Saturday evening.
You know what it is? Everyone's saying like outside it's crazy right now.
Why? What happened?
I think because of Christmas and stuff still.
Oh shit.
So it's crazy out there. What's all this? Oh, some making stuff?
It's some mics.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, that cameraman, eh?
She's sick with it, low-key. Yo, you heard Scarborough has the least amount of killings in Toronto.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. North York has the worst.
I kind of feel like Scarborough kind of calmed down. After like other places are kind of wild, especially like Brampton, those places.
Alright.
It's a good time, you know.
I couldn't imagine eating the next thing though. It's better be cheap out there and free and bought everything for everybody.
You can't buy anything now. They raised the price.
They raised the price now.
They raised the prices just before Christmas because people don't have a choice.
Yeah, for sure.
So even a man like me, I don't celebrate Christmas,
No.
But I can't be out buying stuff for myself because I know I'll just be wasting money. I have to wait like everyone else until Boxing Day.
I usually don't celebrate eating either, but when these schools and all this and that, after a while you just gotta
Yeah.
just freaking take the clippers and just cut my hair all one level, bro.
Serious?
Line up. Cut my shit there. Next day I came to school, man, they were laughing at me. Dude, that's like the worst thing. You look at it like I can't believe this just happened to me.
Yeah.
I really feel like that was terrible. I didn't want to go to school the next day.
Yeah.
I wanted to, trust me. It's not sustainable enough, right? They make it hard to be self-sustained. And This is what, like a hard bread?
Yeah, it's a hard bread,
And it's
but
a duck
we
bread.
shaped it to the size of a duck. They just take it and they put it on their tables for Christmas or Thanksgiving or
Oh.
Easter.
How much is this bread?
This is $13.
Yeah,
It's
so...
a decent size.
Well, man, I'm like, nah, I don't really want none. They feel bad, but it's really, I just really don't want none. You know, when I want bread, I want bread like a burger or like something like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really want no bread and butter too much.
No, that stuff is bread and butter, especially fresh hardo bread.
Yeah.
It's never enough, man. You have to eat off half a loaf.
Yeah.
It's just boring too, but
no, it's good. I like it.
But if it's hot, if the bread
that's
is
the thing. It's not gonna flow. Like my thing is, if I'm gonna eat, I want something that's gonna fill me.
We're gonna make it fresh, eh? Hey. Being a low band, it's something you just in you know? You can't just do it. So I want to be a businessman. I want to be a big man. Well, it's one of those things that it's either you got it or you don't got it. Not everybody meant to do business in this world. You have to be fierce. You know? At the same time, you gotta be a man before you become a businessman. Or a woman. You gotta be a man first. You got to. And I mean you do. You gotta be prepared to take responsibility for your action. You can't be afraid to say, you know what, I messed up. A lot of bosses, they're afraid to take responsibility. They're afraid to say, oh, I messed up. Because they think a boss is supposed to be perfect. No. You only become a boss when you say, you know what, man, I'm wrong. But here's what I'm gonna do to make it better, to make it right. And I'm gonna one-up that right. That's what it is to be a low band. A dandada. It's not right to make employees pay for food. Other places do it, I don't do it. If they want to take stuff home like bread or some jerk chicken or some rice or whatever, then it's a different story. Then they pay how much it costs to make it. And that's about it. But nah, man. Other than that, man, just let him eat. I got the food. That's what we're all working for anyway. Working so we can eat. First thing people think, you get vacation time anytime you want. It's not untrue. You could. But if you're doing for the best interests of your business, you can. You get less vacation time than the average person. Because you just want to keep the place running. And you know, if you take a long vacation, you're going to come back to a lot of shit. I can trust my workers to keep my place afloat for maybe 3 or 4 weeks. But after that, that's, you know, the boss needs to come back. Nothing against them. It's just how it is. I have a lot of pride in where I'm from. I do. I'm not telling people I'm Jamaican, I'm just telling them, you know, I'm born in Scarborough. But like I'm Ethiopian. Scarborough is I have a deep love for this part of the city. I have deep love for Scarborough. You know? And other people like to shout out hoods and stuff, but man, you gotta shout out the whole Scarborough, you know? They ain't people like us out here. You know? Legalization is good. It is good. It didn't make sense throwing people in jail for that because it's not really that serious, but I'm not gonna be like, you know, it's all good, man. Honestly, a lot of people it just makes them stupid, bro. It just keeps them from. It just keeps them. It just when you ball up, it just makes you feel like, all right, everything is okay, even though things are not okay. That's what it does. It makes you feel like everything is okay. And then when you stop, after you've been binging it, everything floods into you. It's like so much anxiety, so much just depression. It just runs back into because you realize everything's not okay. I know a lot of dudes suffering with that. And they don't realize it. Because for the longest time, people are like, Kush is just Kush. And even before that, they were like, Kush is a terrible thing. But then, people that ball it up, you know. All of a sudden, they think, oh, it ain't so bad, this and that. And nobody really was out there to say, Kush is just rotting your mind. Nobody wanted to be that person. That's all drugs, man. All drugs should just be party drugs. Period. You don't really do drugs and drink when you're at a party. Whether pills or smoking or alcohol. Shouldn't be done anywhere else, really. Occasionally, yes, you want to sit back and ball up woods. Maybe occasionally, yes, you want to lay back and sip a beer. That's different, though. Very different. Some alcoholics can't just sit back and sip a beer. They just can't. Same thing with some kush heads. I've seen it happen, man. I've seen one man, 3 times he said he quit. 3 times he said he quit. And it always starts back again. Yo, I'm gonna just take a lick of puff, you know? It's no big deal, you know? And then they start just getting into the roto. And then they start saying, you know, let me try rolling this one, you know? And they start rolling it. And they start rolling their own by themselves. And then they just start binging worse than ever. It's a serious addiction. That's just something you can't stop. Some people, they just can't be around kush the same way some people just can't be around alcohol or heroin. Because you can't just have a little bit. You have to go all the way.
It's the best party in the world, man.
True.
No party come to this party. Anybody not taste this party, not taste party here.
That's right.
Them got to try it. Everywhere in Canada. Come to Fahmee. Best party.
Take a bite for the camera now. See that? Best party in this city.
So all you guys coming here, so Fahmee.
Forward.
No backward.
Yeah, alright. Leonard, man, what do you think about the patty?
It tastes nice, man.
Nice, right?
Amazing.
You want,
I see what
you want me to
saying.
focus on the CN Tower?
Yeah, just give
Like
me
just
focus on
keep it like on there?
The way I see it, my nigga, is just, I don't know though.